Shattered Glass is a huge niche, and it also is one of my favorite storylines in Transformers because it takes the core story and flips it on its head. And I was not expecting Hasbro to make Shattered Glass anything, nor was I expecting to get this because of the really crappy distribution of Earthrise. But this thing showed back up on Amazon.ca. There were about 6 left when I ordered it, so I jumped on the chance to get this set because it's one of the few Generations figures I'm still interested in. I purely bought the box set for Prime. I couldn't care less about the mediocre Ratchet that comes with it, but I will give my thoughts on both. Now, the usual Earthrise criticisms are here: thin plastic, inconsistent build quality, transparent plastic as joints. Hasbro, please stop doing this, you're hurting your own brand. More on that later. But in all honesty, after I was very disappointed with Primal, Shattered Glass Optimus is very nice. It's the Ratchet that brings this set down. Starting with Prime, it's just Earthrise Prime but purple, and I like these colors way more than the normal ones. Purple robots just look better in my opinion. The paint and color separation on this guy is very well done, and the windshields are actually clear inserts in purple plastic. That's how it should be done, so that there aren't any clear hinges, but you know, Hasbro's cheap. The limb portions look a little off. I think the legs are a bit too long for my liking, but other than that, I love the way this guy looks. The back though, these wheels suck. Don't like the ass cheek look, I'm not a fan. Head's perfect though, it's straight up perfect. The sculpt work is on point and the rest of the figure just looks great. I love how it presents itself. Ratchet on the other hand is a bit of a different story. So this mold suffers from mold degradation because it's been used so many times, and it kind of shows in the build quality of this particular version. Not to mention they clearly put most of the budget into Prime because this Ratchet doesn't have anywhere near the same amount of detail as Prime does, and honestly I'm okay with that. I just wish Prime came by himself. Ratchet's roof uses clear plastic on tight joints, and that scares me. For the life of this figure and the longevity of its figure, that's not good because it will break eventually because this stuff is so brittle. I don't transform the roof piece because I want it to last a long time. Each one comes with G1 accessories, which is nice, and Prime comes with the Matrix that's a pain in the ass to get out. Articulation on both is fine. Prime is way better than Ratchet, and again, why Ratchet? Like, why didn't this pack come with a Megatron or something and they call it the Shattered Glass Duel? That would have been much nicer than it just coming with a Ratchet. Transformation on Prime is like a mini MP10 in a lot of ways. It has a lot of similarities. I can see why people call it a mini masterpiece. Ratchet is the same as it always has been on this mold with the added roof bit, and the feet have nowhere to go. Vehicle mode is really nice to look at. I love Primes. The truck just looks, it's so good in that purple, and I love it. The Ratchet though, those feet are a real eyesore. If they were white, it wouldn't bother me as much, but they're friggin' bright blue. The Lazy Eyebrow has made a replacement pair of feet that you can get. You can 3D print them and stuff, so you can go check that out if you want, because these feet suck. The Prime is the best part of this set, and it's the reason why you buy it. The Ratchet is very forgettable, and that can easily be written off as some generic Autobot in the background because it's so bland and boring. Not to mention, it built like it was made in the 1930s. Prime is such a good figure here, and it's refreshing to see this after how much I was disappointed with Primal. Now, does this change my mind on Generations figures like the new ones? No. But it does give me hope of what's to come after War for Cybertron. Maybe they'll do Fall of Cybertron, I don't know. But I hope they start doing the Unicron Trilogy stuff that they've kind of teased in this set of figures. We had Hotshot, we had Cybertron Optimus, and then the promise of an Armada Optimus that never came out. I hope we get that stuff next, because I will be buying that. That'll be cool. Anyways, thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, linked in the description. Join the Discord and check out the Patreon. All that's linked below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.